Section 3.8 Formatting Output. You can control how your output is displayed in the numerical form string data by controlling its size, position, and the number of the digits displayed in your output design. You're required to have iomanip header file as a part of your include statement. String manipulators is used to control how the output field is displayed. Some affect just the next value displayed. Set width, print in a field at least X spaces wide, use more space if field not wide enough. Let's look at program 3-17 from your textbook. This program will display 3 rows of numbers. Notice the line 3, you have pound include iomanip header file. You have number 1 all the way through number 9. They are integer. Line 13, you're outputting the set width of 6 position for number 1, 6 position for number 2, 6 position for number 3, and end L to go to the next line. And you'll do the same for number 4 all the way through number 9. Let's look at the output. The output would look like a lined up 3 rows by 3 columns of all these 9 numbers that they are using 6 position to print these integers. Some affect value until changed again. Fixed use decimal notation for the floating point values. Set precision is used when you use fixed print floating point value, X digits after the decimal. Without the fixed, print float point value, use X significant digits. Show point allows you to show the print of the decimal for floating point values. Let's take a look at program 3-21 in your book. This program will take the sales figure for 3 days, total them up, and display a table. You got day 1, day 2, day 3, and total as double. You're going to ask the user to enter the sales for each day. You're going to add up those 3 days' sale into total. Line 23 is going to display a header sales figure, and we'll go to the next line and put 13 dashes underneath the sales figure and goes to the next line. The next line, you're going to be setting the precision to do 2 decimal place fixed, and you start with outputting day 1 with 8 place set field for day 1 data with 2 decimal places, and you go to the next line. For day 2 you have set with 8 places for day 2, and you do the same for day 3 and for the total. Well, the fact that you have put all these at set with 8, you're lining them all up. And notice how the text, literal, day 1, day 2, day 3, and total, they all are of the same width when you type them in. This is a good way to align your output. This table will go through and show you each of the stream manipulator and their description. Set width parentheses n will establish a print field of n spaces. Fixed displays the floating point number in the fixed point notation. Show point causes a decimal point and trading zeros to be displayed even if there is no fraction part. Set precision n will set the precision of a floating point number. Left will cause the subsequent output to be left justified, and right will cause the output to be right justified. End of the section.